WTC Final 2025, Day 1. Rabada rattles, Aussies respond, and quick-fire collapse opens the door. At Lord's, where Test cricket breathes its most iconic air, Day 1 of the World Test Championship Final 2025 lived up to the occasion, but not in the manner the batters would have wanted. It was a day where seam ruled, spin surprised, and the scoreboard swung like a pendulum caught in a storm. Rabada leads with fire and fury. South Africa's decision to bowl first under thick clouds was vindicated almost immediately. Kagiso Rabada, relentless and ruthless, stormed into the history books with 5 for 51, etching his name on the Lord's Honours Board for the second time. He wrecked the top and tail of the Australian lineup with venom and precision, with support from Marco Jansen, who chipped in with 2 crucial wickets, including Travis' head on the stroke of lunch. Notably, South Africa's plan to bowl around the wicket to Usman Khawaja worked again. Khawaja's persistent weakness to that angle continued to haunt him, while Cameron Green, elevated to number 3, was undone by a stunning catch from Markram. Smith and Webster stand tall briefly. Stephen Smith crafted the familiar Lord's innings, elegant and exact, reaching 66 fluently despite suffering from the flu. His 50 made him the leading overseas run scorer at Lord's, but his surprising dismissal to aid in Markram's part-time spin, yes, really, triggered a collapse. Meanwhile, Bo Webster, riding his luck, scratched and scraped to a valuable 72, not always convincing, but crucial nonetheless. He survived a review where the LBW called that South Africa didn't opt for, a decision that cost them. Their dismissal sparked an all-too-familiar Australian tail collapse. From 192 for 5, they were rolled for 212, losing the final 5 wickets for just 20 runs in a spectacular late-afternoon slide. Stark sets the tone, S.A. in trouble. If Day 1 was a Rabada show, Mitchell Starc stole the evening spotlight. First over, first wicket, Ed Markram gone. Next, Rickelton nipped the slip. Cummins then removed Mulder after an unconvincing 6 off 44 balls, and finally Hazelwood, clinical and composed, castled Tristan Stubbs with a ripper to leave South Africa gasping at 43 for 4 at stumps. Timber Baima 3 and David Bedingham 8 are the last hopes of resistance, with Australia firmly on top, already leading by 169 runs and licking their lips at the prospect of making this a short test. Key takeaways. Rabada's second with 5-4, pure pace, pinpoint plans, and pride for South Africa on a tough day. Australia's collapsing tail, from 192 for 5 to 212 all out, a familiar frailty exposed again. Australia's new ball impact, Starc, Cummins, and Hazel would combine for 4 for 43 in 18 overs of relentless pressure. Smith at Lord's, 66 more runs at the home of cricket, but his flu-struck fluency ended with a surprise scalp. South Africa's fragile batting, their inexperience showed as they ended the day in tatters. The battle ahead. Day 2 beckons with high drama. Can South Africa's middle and lower, or defy the odds and drag their side back into contention? Or will the Aussies run riot and take a stranglehold on the mace?